So tell us what it's like to be in your shoes. What's the day-to-day like?
Well, I'm responsible primarily for ensuring that we've got the very best marketing talent as well as marketing leaders, right? World-class talent that can apply and build our global brands. And so these days certainly has been very challenging because as everybody knows, the practice of marketing is changing. And so there's always the challenge of making sure that we are at the forefront of how we build the best brands around the world in the most effective and efficient way.
Do you feel like a senior IT officer as much as a senior marketing officer sometimes?
The relationship between IT and marketing is certainly much closer today than ever before. I don't think in this world where as marketers, we have to be much more, real-time, precise, quick, social, right, and agile. Technology is a critical enabler of our ability to be able to do our jobs. Without that relationship and that understanding of how the marketing technology stack can help us improve our ability to get returns on our investments, drive growth and demand for our brands in marketing, we won't be successful at all.
So what would surprise people most about what you do every day? There's
a model that we try to share and live and build within J&J called the 4 S's of modern skill sets of marketing, which basically says that as modern marketers, we have to be better scientists. With all the information and data that we have to figure out a way of understanding the data and then using that as a way of deciding on how we drive our business. We also have to be better strategists because with all of that information, we have to be able to pick and choose which are the best areas that we should be investing in and what actually drives results for growth for our brands. And because of the changes that we see, we also see that we have to be better socializers. In other words, the relationship between brands and consumers these days is certainly not anymore broadcast one way, but it's got to be much more of a dialogue at the very least. And certainly, as a brand that now has to be seen in multiple platforms, from mobile to the web, etc., as well as traditional television, we need to be able to build skills as storytellers to talk about our brands in a relevant way and in the different contexts. So those 4 S's, if you will, right, represents, I think, the breadth of the kind of skill sets and capabilities that I work every day to see how I can elevate the skills, of our marketers worldwide, so that we can build the world's best and most admired brands. What is exciting about 2018 for Johnson & Johnson? Well, I certainly think there's a lot of innovation that we are working on to make sure that we can accelerate the growth of a lot of our global brands. And I know that within our pipeline, we certainly have a lot of great things that are primed up for growth in 2018. Thank you so much for your time today. I have really enjoyed the conversation.